Welcome to Manchester Film Festival. We're back with another shorts programme. We're going to talk about Seeds. I'm joined by one of the very talented creators. Please introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about the film.
Darnell Depredine. I'm the director of Seeds, which is an experimental film based around like faith, masculinity, identity, and like men's mental health as well.
Cool, thank you. There's a number of really interesting and powerful quotes in there. And the one that really grabbed me was, "Those that love you, listen." I think it's the best line in the entire festival. But you also quote from Corinthians, and coincidentally, that's the second film we've had at this festival this year that's quoted from Corinthians. Could you tell me a little bit about why scripture appears in the film to the extent that it does?
Scripture appears in the film because like, I'm a man of faith. My dad's a pastor, and as you see throughout the film, there's going to be like loads of scriptures. And essentially, like I like to describe the film as a story, not a testimony, and how me, when I found God, I found myself. So it's kind of being a reflection of that and hoping to inspire others to like do the same. I think, yeah.
Cool, thank you. It's an interesting film in the sense of there are elements of performance art, of spoken word poetry. Why did you feel a short film was the best way to tell that story when it doesn't necessarily conform to lots of the things you would expect a short film to?
It's the thing is with experimental film, yeah, it doesn't have the structure of a narrative film, so it's a lot harder to get across your messages and values. You don't have a character that you're introducing and telling a story about, and you're not really like presenting an idea to the audience. You're kind of leaving it like a lot for interpretation. So spoken word and having the scriptures on scene and having a soundscape are the best ways to kind of get those messages and values like across. I hope whoever's watching it does get that from the film as well.
Cool, thank you. Without spoiling it too much, what is that message?
You find yourself when you find God. Yeah.
The other thing I think really interesting about it is how visually impressive it is. And obviously it's not as structured as you would expect from a normal short film, but there still is a structure. What's your kind of first word on the page? Are you, this is why I would like something to look, and therefore I'm going to put these parts of story in, or it's like I want to tell this story, and therefore it has to look like this?
References are definitely like the start. I worked with a cinematographer called Henry Gill, frequent collaborator. I've worked with him like throughout my career. He's amazing, and I think we have a great working relationship. We have the similar interests, I would say, and for me, in an experimental film, we had no script because it's portraits and it's spoken word and things like that, and a lot of things came up in post production as opposed to pre-production. So I kind of came to set with a bunch of references and like a half structure that I would like, and through conversations on the day and how I was feeling on the day, was able to like piece into a certain to where it is now, essentially. Yeah.
Thank you. No, it's a wonderful watch. What are you doing with it next, and what are you doing yourself as your next project?
I guess the goal is to make this a narrative. Really, yeah. It's non-narrative at the moment. It's experimental. It's here. It's being received well, which I'm like really appreciative of. And now it's to make it a story, and that's what I want to do next. Yeah.
Cool, well, very much thank you for your time. We'll have a little bit of a chat in the screen in front of the audience later on as well. But until then, I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.